Stan Gibilisco here. I'd like to offer you a little bit of theoretical malarkey, as it were. A little bit of logic misapplied can lead to a lot of nonsense, and I made a little video about electronics and electricity and how manipulating physical units in those fields can lead to some really strange and esoteric results, perfectly logical results, but pretty much meaningless from a practical standpoint. Well, I'd like to offer a little more sinister scenario. I'd like to just suppose that you run a stop sign. You drive through a stop sign, and you don't look where either way. You don't stop. You just drive right through it like it wasn't even there. Here's the deal. 99 times out of 100, you're going to get away with that and not even get a ticket. And 999 times out of 1,000, you're going to get away with it, and even though you get a ticket 10 times, you will likely not injure or maim anyone. But what about that 1,000th time? That time when your luck runs out and you injure or maim or kill someone else, possibly even yourself. What about it? Shouldn't running a stop sign be a capital offense? Because after all, it can result in someone's death. Similarly, shouldn't we put four-way stops on every single intersection? Shouldn't the city officials do that? The county officials do that? The state officials do that, or whoever's responsible do that? Because if they don't, aren't they being negligent? Negligent to the point where people could die? Because there should be a stop sign somewhere and isn't? And somebody runs through that intersection and gets killed? What about it? How about going out and playing golf during a thunderstorm, or a thunderstorm comes up, you don't take adequate shelter? Well, you're endangering yourself, aren't you? You're a danger to yourself. Shouldn't you be committed to psychiatric observation then? Possibly even institutionalization? And seeing as you could also endanger anyone near you because the lightning might jump to them when it hits you, shouldn't that also be a capital offense? You see where I'm going with this? Now, this all sounds pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? Well, you can reach those conclusions with a chain of perfectly reasonable and logical steps. Therein lies the danger. Therein lies what can happen when you get so tough on crime that you define practically everything as a crime. Are we headed in that direction, do you think? Or do you think we're headed in the other direction? Are we getting too lax? Where do you draw the line? Can you draw the line? Just sort of daydreaming on a weird afternoon here in the black holes of South Dakota, United States of advertising. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, so long.